Hello everyone. So some quick things, because I'm not sure when this video is going up. The end of November, beginning to middle December, might not see very many videos, if any, because there are quite a few videos that I'm really working on getting out. Things that I have been working on for weeks now, and I've been trying to put as much energy towards them as I can. So filming has kind of fell to the back burner. Just letting you guys know. If my voice sounds a little strained, this is the third video I'm filming today, and I have not filmed in a minute, so my voice is already tired. That being said, all the links I used for research will be down below, like always. There will also be a link to my other podcast, Wicked, if you would like to check that out. Thank you so much for all the love that has been shown to me there already, and let's go ahead and jump into this. So today we're talking about the case of Sherrie Stout. And I want to say very quickly, there wasn't a whole lot of information and there wasn't a whole lot of photos of Sherrie, but I will do my best. So in 2005, Laquan Gillum showed up at the door of some family with his 1-year-old daughter, Quanah. He didn't offer any information about her mom, Sherrie, but told the family, and I just want to stop here real quick and say that some articles say that this was a friend's house as well as saying that it's a family's house. So I don't know if it's like friend of the family, if it's friends that he views as family, or if it's actual family. It's just someone that he knows, and for now I might alternate between saying a family's house and a friend's house. But he told the family or the friends that he would return for her in a few days and asked if they could watch her as a favor. But when he didn't show up that week, the family and or friend continued to care for the child. Without their knowledge, Sherrie and Quanah were classified as missing persons. So, Sherrie and Quanah went missing on January 13th, 2005 in Elizabeth, New Jersey. And the circumstances relating to the disappearance are unclear, but it was reported that the 35-year-old mother was last seen with her daughter in the early morning hours in the vicinity of the 200 block of South Street. And Laquan then took Quanah to a family friend's home and told them that he needed someone to watch her briefly, but then he never returned. Later, he was arrested and jailed on drug charges and didn't say anything about where Sherrie or their child was. In 2009, he tipped off police about where they could find her. So, the family or friends had been caring for Quanah for about 4.5 years and claimed that they had tried to find her family. They claimed that they had searched for Sherrie for Laquan. They also claimed that they were told her name was Corona Brooks, and they raised her as such, but a DNA test would prove that she was Quanah. And I also want to say that I could not find any photos of Quanah, so that's why I kind of said this is a video just about Sherrie. The family that cared for her was not charged with any crime. Quanah was removed from their care after being reunited with her relatives. And a quote from Gerald Stout in 2009. And I believe this was Sherrie's brother. And Gerald says, "I couldn't believe that was my sister. No, I'm sorry, that is Quanah's brother. I couldn't believe that was my sister. When I last saw her, she was on the bottle and in diapers. Now she was walking and talking like a regular kid." End quote. So I just had her brother in my notes for who this quote was, and I was just like, oh, Gerald Stout, it must be Sherrie's brother, because you never hear this name again. So that is why I got confused. I am so sorry. I should have clarified better. So Gerald is just absolutely shocked that this child that he remembers as just being a little baby is now a much more grown-up kid, and that has to be so sad, not even knowing where your mother is. Sherrie still remains missing, unfortunately. In 2018, the Charlotte Gazette said the investigation eventually led police to an area of Red Oak where she once lived. Allegedly, they'd been told that she could have been buried there, but there was a search and there was nothing found. So we really don't have anything. Because they've never found a body or anything, she is still classified as missing. So the description of Sherrie is that she's about 5'3", 130 to 135 pounds, with black or dark brown hair and brown eyes. She has pierced ears. She would be in her 50s now, and her middle name is Lynette. Anybody with any information is urged to contact the Elizabeth Police Department at 908-578-8306 or their local police. The case number for this is 051498. And that is unfortunately all we know about the case of Sherrie Stout and her daughter Quanah. So let me know your thoughts down below. For me, when I initially heard all this information for the first time, to me it felt very obvious that Laquan did something. He's taking his daughter to some friends, family, whoever, and just leaving her there. Doesn't say anything about where he's going, just that I need you to watch her, and then doesn't say anything about where Sherrie could be. But then he never returns for his daughter. He is arrested a few years later, still doesn't say anything, but says, oh, she could be here. And it's like, why are you being the secretive? Why are you not telling people where these people are? Unless you are hiding something. And to me, it just feels like maybe he harmed Sherrie in some way and was trying to run, and so he gave his daughter to someone else. That is just what it feels like to me, and if that's what it is, I feel weird that they wouldn't have looked into Laquan more, and I'm not saying that they haven't. There's been no other information released, so we can only assume that he has been looked into. Maybe he's a person of interest. That I just don't know because we don't have that information. But I feel like it just makes the most sense. It's what makes sense to me is he knows something about it at the very least. But let me know your guys' thoughts down below. And yeah, I really hope that they get some answers about Sherrie soon, and because it's just a one big mystery, and they deserve to know what happened to their mother. And I just hope that the family can find some peace. But let me know your thoughts down below. Like always, please be respectful, and I will see you guys very soon. Bye, guys.